peri-peri pork and black bean stew. Let me just bring the camera up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So remember to share this broadcast, everybody. Share and subscribe, and also make sure you can sponsor as well and send awards if you really like the broadcast. Okay, so the last time I made this was actually on the 1st of February. So we have made this before. Now I'm just going to reveal the pie, Sarah. So I did post a picture up because I wasn't sure if I was going to be coming on a little bit later today. So the pie is actually cooked perfectly. So I'm going to show you the pie now. It's actually quite hot still, but we all love hot apple pie. Here we go, look. So this is the pie. Oh, I'll just bring that down a second. So I don't know if you can see in the middle. So what I did was I used some egg on the top of the pastry as it was cooking. So it didn't burn, and then I just turned it off after about 35 minutes. Hello, Dina. You're still in Miami. What time do you set off to California? So, and then yeah, we'll sprinkle some sugar on the top. So that is the real nice apple pie. It smells delightful. It is really nice, and nice with the cream as well on the top. So let's make a start then. So what you're going to need for this recipe? What you're going to need for this recipe is so you're going to need some peppers. So oops, falling out. So remember to share the broadcast, everybody. So you're going to need sorry about giggles. So you're going to need a pepper. Now we don't actually usually with HelloFresh. This is a HelloFresh recipe. So I've got a giggle. So we've got a pepper. Okay, this is a very funny looking pepper. Okay, we're going to need some chopped tomatoes. Okay, chopped tomatoes. Now the one that was with HelloFresh has garlic with it, so we're going to have some extra garlic in this dish. So instead of using 2 garlic cloves, we're going to use maybe 4 garlic cloves. Okay, so you're going to also need some black beans, but we don't have black beans. We've got red kidney beans instead. So again, you don't have to always stick to the same recipe. Okay, so and then we're going to use some pork mince and some chorizo. Now this chorizo here is actually Spanish chorizo, so we're going to use that one. Okay, and we don't have peri-peri seasoning, so instead of that we're going to be using some Caribbean seasoning, and we're also going to be using some peri-peri salt. This is peri-peri seasoning, which is basically, as far as I'm aware, it's paprika, chili powder, sugar and garlic with a bit of turmeric in there. So everything, all the flavours are here as well. So, okay. And then finally, we're going to need some red wine stock. So we've got some red wine stock. And that is pretty much it. So what am I laughing at, Dean? I'll tell you later on. Okay. So let's make a start then. If you want any discount for HelloFresh, whether you're in the UK, you get £20 off. Now, somebody did actually take out a HelloFresh box because it comes through on my account side, which is great because it gives me discount off meals in the future. So there will be a new HelloFresh box arriving in a couple of weeks. So 3 recipes, 3 brand new recipes that we're going to try, like the old days, but they are reasonably priced anyway. So, but if you do the discount, you get £20 off. £9.99, which is for 3 meals is amazing. Or if you're in the US, you can get $40 off. Give it a try. If you don't want them every week, just skip them. I will do, yes. Or you can just give it a try. If you've never tried it before, give it a try. You can skip your weeks because there's always meals on there. You think, well, is it worth paying so much for that week? You know. And then if you don't like it, just cancel it. Or maybe you do like it, just cancel it. You don't have to stay with any subscription box service if you don't like them. Or try the other ones as well, because there are other ones out there that are waiting to be tried. They're actually giving you the boxes away so cheap, the food. So let's make a start then. Let me get my my chopping board and we'll make a start. And now, now with this HelloFresh, this was the one of the recipes I cut off. You see why it's cut? I don't usually do that, so but I do need it for the amount of water that I need. Okay, so we're going to make a start. Let me get my chopping board. So I'm going to spin you round, and here we go. Let me know how the connection is, guys, as well. I've been on 3 times today. 3 times. Okay, so we're going to take our pepper. So this is the first thing we're going to do. Is we're going to take our lovely green pepper, just like this, and we're actually going to halve the pepper and discard the seeds. So let's get my knife. So we're going to cut the pepper, take out the seeds. You've seen me do this a million times before. Just like that. And we're going to chop these into thin strips. Okay, so I'm actually going to chop these using the knife tonight. The oven's on because the oven will be getting used. If you've got an air fryer, you can pop these in an air fryer. It's always funny whenever I heard the word air fryer, because my actual name, as you're probably all aware, is that name. Not air fryer, but it has most of the letters in my name. So we're just chopping these into strips. Let's just say growing up with my surname has its ups and downs, but it actually comes from the word brother. It actually comes from the word brother, and also in the church, the monasteries. That's where the word fryer comes from. Not an air fryer. It's nothing to do with food. It's to do with the church. And it's actually German. I think it's a German name as well, but I'm not German. Okay, so if there's any Germans watching, then there you go. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to take our tray. Oh my word. We're going to take our tray, and what we're going to do is we're going to pop the peppers on a tray and drizzle with some oil. So this is really hot. You don't need to put any foil on or whatsoever. So we're going to put our peppers on a tray. Thank you for the high five award, Daniel. I do appreciate all the awards. Anything that you send is great, amazing. I've decided what it will go towards is possibly something for the kitchen once I get the payout from HAPS, which is amazing. Yes, Dina, yes. I should also say I'm live on YouTube. I'm live right now as well. I'm live on Twitter, so you can always watch me on there. But to come on to see all the comments, you have to come on to HAPS. So download the. Are you really, Sarah? You are part German and Swiss. Wow, that's cool. Love it. So we've got our peppers on the tray. We're going to add some oil. Let's get these in the oven. Let me find some oil. So let's give this a little drizzle of oil, not too much. Okay, salt and pepper. This is the easy part. So Dina, how long are you in California for? When do you come back home? Well, your home is in California, isn't it? But you live in Miami now. Hello, Heavenly Dew. Thanks for coming in. I know I say that all the time, but lovely to see you. Also give me a thumbs up if you're taking part on Saturday for Salad Saturday. Let me know what you're cooking. You can tell I feel 10 times better than I did the other day. So salt and pepper, and then we're going to roast these on a shelf for 10 to 15 minutes. So let's pop these in. Easy. Okay, so next thing we're going to do then is we're going to fry the meat. So we're going to get if you're using a saucepan, whichever saucepan you're using, you need to get that nice and hot. So I will spin you around just like that. Okay, and the meat that we actually need, we're using pork mince. If you're using it for 4 people, you need 240 grams. 3 people's 240. 2 people's 120 grams. So you want, for a balanced meal, I'll show you the apple pie, guys, for those that missed it. Here's the apple pie we made earlier. Look at that. Sweetened pastry pie. Apple pie day. That's what I'm going to be having after my meal, with ice cream. Let me know what you have with your apple pie. So we're going to drizzle some oil into the pan. Let's drizzle this in the pan, just like that. I'll try and read some of the comments as well. So we leave back on Wednesday night, and I'll be back Thursday morning. How long does it take on the flight then to go from Miami to California? I think you told me before, Dina, but is it quite expensive, the flight cost? I suppose it's kind of similar to like going from from Ireland, which is the most western part of Europe, to say, I don't know, Turkey maybe. It's kind of the same distance. Hello Air, thanks for coming in. Thanks for anybody that is new to watching me. We're just waiting for the pan to heat up, and then we're going to get this pork in. But I do need to weigh the pork out. So yeah, this dish. It's a HelloFresh recipe. I have made it before, but we're actually what the HelloFresh, they send you all the ingredients in a box. But this time round, we've taken the recipe and actually worked out to see whether it's cheaper or whether it's more expensive than getting the HelloFresh box. So that's what I like to do. Or we try and recreate the recipe as best, or we could change anything we like. So this meat here, then, this is British lean pork mince, and it is 100% British. 100% British. 5% fat. It says used by the 15th of May, so we are fine. And what we're going to do is just weigh this out. Well, actually, you can tell this is 500 grams. We need 200. Oh no, we need 120. So let's get the weighing scales back out. 120, 250. Actually, it's half of. It's a quarter, isn't it? It's only a quarter. So it's getting nice and hot because they do split this up into two. So we don't need a lot. I think that's going to be fine. So we're just going to pop this in the pan. Don't need a lot of minced meat. This is pork. Oops. There we go. That's plenty. It's very lean. Yes, it's very, very lean. I'm going to pop this back in the fridge, and then I'll find another use for it tomorrow. Maybe what I might make tomorrow is we could do pork and apple burgers with the rest of the pork mince. So we just pop that in the pan. Obviously, it is heating up. That's fine. And we're also going to add half of the chorizo in. So we've got some Spanish chorizo here. Let me know if you like chorizo. Let me check how much chorizo we need. So we need 60 grams. So again, I can just weigh this. Get my scissors. Big chorizo. Hello, James. Do you like my chorizo? Let me just change the unit. So we're back in grams. So it's 216 grams per chorizo. We only need 120. No, we don't need. We only need 60. So let's weigh this out. So we're going to cut these up. So 60 grams is what we need. And we're going to put 30 grams into. I'm going to chop mine up a bit smaller than usual. So we're got 60 there. Okay, I'm just going to add this in with the pork. So just adding some chorizo in with the pork. Have a little taste of it myself. Who loves chorizo? That is so nice. Where's this from then? So if you don't know what chorizo is, it's cuts of pork and rich smoked paprika. Really nice. So we put half of the chorizo, so 30 grams of chorizo in with the pork. And we've got some left over. Just going to finish the rest of this off because it's delicious. Mild or spicy? Just mild. It's just mild. But that is delicious. Oh, we need to stir it, don't we? Sorry guys, you've all been waiting there. Doesn't look like a lot at the moment, but hi Melanie, are you okay? I did see you come in. Or I didn't see you come in at first, and then I saw your message. And I read your message. Okay, so we've got a bit more chorizo left here. So that's going to go in later, okay? So it says, cook until brown using a wooden spoon until it breaks up for 5 to 6 minutes. So 5 to 6 minutes for the pork. Okay, we've got the peppers on in the oven, roasted peppers. This smells really nice. Do you know I've not made a paella for a long, long time. Paella guys would normally do Stockbridge Market, Edinburgh, have some of the Spanish food ingredients. That's in Edinburgh. Where is it? I've been to Edinburgh for ages either. So we're just going to wait until all that minces. No red bits. Let me know what you guys are cooking tonight, what you're up to. I'm just going to cut my chorizo up a bit smaller. Because when I bought chorizo last time, it was already cut up. I think it gives that more flavour when it's chopped up. Sorry if I'm missing any comments. I'll try and read them as best I can. Don't put the rest of that chorizo in there, will you? Don't be shy. Has all the flavour. Yes. I'll put the rest of the chorizo in there. Yeah, we will be using it all. We will be using it all. So this is nearly done. I always read all the comments back when I watch it back. Okay, so we're nearly done. Do you mean not put all the chorizo back in the fridge? Use it all up? I probably should do. Put a little bit more in. Okay, we're nearly there. Just a little bit left. Okay, so next thing we're going to do then is we're going to drain the black beans and peel and grate the garlic. So once the meat has browned, we're going to add some peri-peri seasoning. So we're going to add some seasoning, okay? So this one's, we've got peri-peri salt, and then we've also got some Caribbean seasonings as well. So this is mild. So we're going to add the seasoning in here, into the meat. So I'll add some Caribbean seasoning. Not too much, but enough just to coat it. And then we're going to add in the peri-peri salt. Not too much. Oops. just like that. Maybe it didn't need as much. And let's stir all that in. So we're getting all those peri-peri flavours. Okay. And then what we're going to do then is we're going to add the garlic. So I'm going to use quite a lot of garlic because usually the tomatoes would have garlic in them. So we're going to go for quite a lot of garlic in this dish today. Oh, actually, 1 second. Yeah, we're adding in half of the garlic into the meat. It smells really nice. As the other garlic we're going to use on the ciabattas, which we're going to be cooking and having with the stew. Can you all see that, everyone? Thank you, everybody, for all your kind comments. Remember to share the broadcast or subscribe. So now we're going to add in the chopped tomatoes, okay, and the black beans. So we'll add in the chopped tomatoes first. So only 1 minute. Let's add in the chopped tomatoes. Give that a mix. Starting to get some colour now. You can smell it, Sarah, I know. It smells really, really, really good. I need to check on my peppers. Yep, they're roasting up nicely. So now we're going to add in the, if you've got black beans, use black beans. So I'm using red kidney beans. Whoops. Just going to drain it off. And then we're also going to add some water as well. So we're going to add 200 millilitres. So let's add in the red kidney beans. So as I say, you would normally use black beans. I had red kidney beans instead. Okay. So we give all that a mix. Oh, some more still in there. Yum yum. Yeah, no, usually it would be black beans, but I didn't realise. I used the black beans for the tacos, the lamb tacos that I had. I didn't go to the supermarket to get any more. So the only thing I had in the cupboard was kidney beans. So okay, so then we're going to add in some water. So you got 200 millilitres of water. So let's add 200 millilitres of water, and then we're going to add some red wine stock. A red wine stock, which you can easily buy in your supermarket. So there you go, just like a jelly stock, red wine jelly stock. And then we're going to let that simmer. Okay. Is it close to lunchtime? What are you going to have? What are you going to have? Okay, so next thing we need to do then is we're going to add a pinch of sugar. So just add a pinch of sugar. I'm running out of sugar. I'll do. You don't want loads. Again, just give it all a good mix. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare ourselves. We're going to do the ciabattas, the garlic ciabattas. So we're going to leave that for 6 minutes, and then what we're going to do is we're going to cut 2 ciabatta bread. So let me just spin you around while that's cooking, so hopefully you can still see. I'm going to get a tray out of the oven. Get our ciabatta bread. So we're going to cut the ciabatta bread in half. If you can see this okay, let me get a proper bread knife. Hopefully it's alright in the middle. Yep. So we're going to get our ciabatta breads. I might need to cut the chorizo up a little bit smaller. Just cut it up a little bit smaller. Trust me, you're going to like this. You're going to absolutely love this. If you didn't see it the first time round when I made this, the only problem I had was they didn't brown as much, so I need to leave them in there a bit longer. So we're going to take the garlic. So you're going to get your cloves of garlic. And we're going to push this through. Was it, I think, onto the garlic? But you're actually going to mix it in with some oil. That's what you're going to do. So you could take a jug if, well, let me just check 1 second. 1 second, guys. No, you can do it. It depends on. You can do it both ways. Put some garlic onto each ciabatta. Do a bit more. Yeah, we're going to do a miniature garlic bread to go with this. And ciabatta bread works really well because it's very airy, isn't it? It's very light, and toast up really, really well. Let's get some more garlic. Use it up. A lot of garlic in this dish, but it is worth it. Getting garlic everywhere. Whoops, it even went on my face. Let's give me mixture a stir. It's looking really, really good. We're going to add the roasted peppers into the stew as well shortly. So just get a back of a teaspoon, and you can just, you don't need loads. We're going to add some olive oil on here. Let it soak in. Okay, and then we're going to add the chorizo on the top. Or you can even just push it into the bread. That's what I did last time. You'll see that, guys. So it's chorizo, garlicky bread. Okay. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my god, this is smelling amazing, guys. So now we're going to pop these onto a tray. Sorry, it's not the cleanest tray in the world, but it's fine. You can put some salt and pepper on here if you wanted to. And these are going to go in the oven. So we're going to take the peppers out. And these will. So let's take out the peppers. I'll spin you back round. Let's give that a stir. Let's take the peppers out. These are the roasted peppers. Pop these into the oven. And then here's our roasted peppers. So we're going to add these to the dish. This smell coming out of this stew, oh my word. Look at that, guys. It smells, oh my gosh. It smells really nice. So I'm just going to mix these in. And we're nearly done. We are nearly done, guys. Just turn the pan down a bit. I love stews because they are super fast to make. I'm going to have a little taste of the mixture because I might need to add some more salt and pepper. So, the only thing missing in here is onions. Because I think there was meant to be onions in the tomatoes. Oh my gosh, that's got a really good kick to it. Oh wow, I can taste the Caribbean seasoning. But yeah, this oh wow, this tastes amazing. So we're nearly done. Just waiting for the ciabatta to cook. So if anybody got any questions at all? So as I say, I would normally use it with black beans instead of kidney beans. It says here, stir in the roasted peppers into the stew, or add some more salt, pepper and sugar if you feel it needs it. Well, yes. You can add a bit more salt. Bit of pepper. Add a bit more sugar if you want to, but I think I added a bit too much sugar in last time. So we're just waiting for the ciabatta now. And then you could add a splash of water if it's too thick. Serve in bowls with the chorizo ciabatta served alongside. What are you all giggling at on the chat? You're all like children. I'm only joking. So that is pretty much it. So this will be ready to serve in about once the ciabattas are done. I do like the ciabattas a little bit crispy. So I can actually turn this off. Let's turn this off because it is simmering away nicely. this is a fun and engaging broadcast. We're sold.